Hi, I'm Brian Giuffre. I'm a math tutor in Southern California, and I'm making this video to help you guys, college students primarily, to help you save money on math books. If you think about this, math is a discipline that changes very slowly over time. Very slowly. Compare it to computer science. In computer science, what you're learning right now might be obsolete in 5 years. It's not like that in math. So you got to wonder, well, why is it that a publishing company would put out 7 editions of the same book in a 10-year time span? What could possibly be happening in the world of mathematics that would require that many editions? And the answer to that is nothing. It's a scam. What publishing companies will do is they will alter the problem sets in the book, slightly change the numbers, maybe change the order of the problems a little bit, in order to ensure that students will spend upwards of $200 for their book on a regular basis. It's deeply cynical. I mean, they're purportedly there to promote higher education and learning, and really what they're interested in is maximizing profit. They want to make as much money as possible off of students as they can. So what can you do about this? Well, here's what I recommend. Go online and buy a older edition of the same textbook. It could be new or used, just as long as it's an older edition. If you go to the bookstore and buy the used version of the current edition, you're going to be spending way more than you should. Definitely do not buy the electronic version online. You don't even get anything with an electronic version. You don't even have something you can sell, something you can hold. It's a waste of money. Don't buy the electronic version. Buy an older edition of the same book used in the class. Get it online. Go to eBay, half.com, Amazon. Abe Books is real good. ABEBOOKS. That's where I buy books. Typically, I spend $5 to $10 for a math book. That's it, right? There's 2 things you're going to have to deal with, though. If you do this and buy an older edition, the problem sets change, like I said. So you're going to need to have the current problem sets in order to do the right homework. So you can get a copy, you can borrow a copy of the current edition from the library. The school library should have one. If not, the departmental secretary will have 2 or 3 copies typically. You can also borrow a copy from one of the students in class once the semester starts. So get a book and Xerox all the problem sets of the current edition. That way you're going to be able to do the right homework. The next thing is you're going to have to see, well, when the readings are assigned, what if my book is different from the new book? Well, that can happen because sometimes publishers will make some editorial changes. They might take a chapter and break it into 2 chapters, or take 2 chapters and combine them into one. How do you know you're reading the right material? It's easy, piece of cake. The publishers want to sell their books. So they list online the entire table of contents of the new edition, along with any so-called changes that they made. So you can look at the table of contents that they list for the current edition, print it out, compare that table of contents with the table of contents in your older edition, make any necessary adjustments, and that way you can know what you should be reading and when you should be reading it. Easy, right? So 3 things. So get an older edition of the book. Go to the publisher's website and print out the table of contents for the current edition, compare it with your edition. Number 3, Xerox the problem sets from the current edition. That way you're doing the right homework. That's all there is to it. And you shouldn't be paying more than $20, $25 combined price of book plus Xeroxes for this. There's no need to spend $200 on a math book. I hope you don't. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, you can get in touch with me below. You can leave a comment. Or you can email me at Brian, B-R-I-A-N, at ocalgebra.com.